these fields right there. They get sampled, and then they'll come around here, and we'll divide them into one of the two pits. You see up there's dump one, and then to the right behind that steel tank is dump two. So we'll divide those up. We'll dump certain commodities in one pit, and then certain on the other pit, and try to keep the truck lines flowing that way. It's especially important during harvest. We'll have trucks lined up on the other side of the probe and trucks all lined up in here. And we have 3 available pits, and we try to split them up and keep trucks moving through. This harvest, this last harvest, during bean harvest, we were dumping about 300 trucks a day. So we really move the grain through as fast as we can.
Our typical dump speed on that is about between 20 to 30 trucks a day.
So, I mean, do you have some people working around the clock when you're that busy, or
We about 5 months out of the year, we're working 24 hours a day. We can dump trucks faster than we can load barges. So loading barges is a 24-hour procedure, and I'll just tell you more about when we get down there. But we tend to load about 5 to 6 barges a day when we're loading 24 hours a day, and you're loading about 70,000 bushels on each one of those.
Does somebody need to reserve in advance when they're coming in with trucks, or do they just come as they're ready?
Sit in line a long time.
So
if they're contracted, they're designated by delivery period on the contract. So, you sell me 5,000 bushels of soybeans for a September delivery period. You have from September 1 to September 30 to bring that grain in, and they can bring it any time during that delivery period. Spot grain is going to vary. Depends on what's coming out of the bin, what's coming out of the field, things of that nature. But usually we know when we're going to get hit based on our contracts, based on our to arrive, and some days are busier than others, but we're usually cranking pretty hard during harvest. So it's a come as you are, as long as you're within delivery. We're happy to get over to the side here, folks.
Janice person shooting video of me, shooting video of her.
It varies. Your basis level is going to be a function of supply and demand in the export market and the transportation costs. So that can be positive, can be negative, depends on what we're seeing in the market. It's a variable. It's a highly dynamic. The way we do that, we do have farmers that have landlords, and our office and the settlement side, we do split, split for people and things like that. The farmer just calls us, provides their split information. If you're a 75-25 cost share operation or a revenue share operation, you're gonna, you call us and say, I need a 75-25 split. We're gonna cut every load that's brought in that's designated for that split, and send a check to the landlord, send a check to the tenant. So,
and do they have to give you the contract so you know that that's the split, or?
It depends. Depends on the producer we're dealing with. Some are more meticulous than others about it. It just varies. We're covering a pretty large draw territory. We're covering 3 states here, so we have quite a few producers, and there's a lot of variables in which customers are hard about it and which aren't. So